Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lexi The Leo, and today we are doing another pick a card. This pick a card is all about whatever person you have in mind. We're going to be looking at how they truly feel on the inside for you. So this can be like an ex, a romantic partner that you're interested in, a situationship. We're just going to be tapping into their energy just to see how they're feeling. I am going to get to the point as well with this reading. This week I'm going to be quite busy, so I do still have videos going up, of course, but they're not going to be as like long-winded as usual because I'm like, I get a lot going on, so I'm making sure that I still have enough time to put up some videos for you while I'm busy. So I wanted to get that out the way. The week after, which is like next week, I have a ton of videos coming for you because I have a really cool theme for Valentine's week. I'm excited to get those videos up for you, so you'll have to bear with me this week. So the videos are going to be slightly shorter and less frequent just for this week anyway. So as you can see in front, guys, I have 4 piles for you to choose from for this reading, so make sure that you have your person in mind when you're tapping into the energy and picking the crystal, just so that you're homing in on that person's energy. So for pile 1 we have the rose quartz on the left, pile number 2 is the clear quartz point, pile 3 is the red jasper, and pile 4 is the black tourmaline. So do what you guys need to do to get in the zone. The timestamps are going to be in the description box, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hey pile 1, welcome to your reading. So we are going to be taking a look at what your person in mind truly feels towards you. I'm going to be shuffling as I go, because I've just been finding when I shuffle while I'm talking to you, a lot more messages come through. So that is what we're going to be doing today. So Spirit, can you tap me into one pile? Can you tap me into pile 1 and that person's energy and show me what this person is feeling for them? Spirit, please can you tap me into pile 1 and their person and show me what pile 1's person is truly feeling for them. Okay, well, there's some disappointment here, guys. You have the 5 of Cups. I want to like move it over. There we go. You have the 5 of Cups. This person's feeling quite disappointed about something, but I'm hearing like they're crying over spilt milk. If you're not speaking to this person, I am feeling that it's more this person's fault than anything. I feel like I'm hearing the word self-sabotage. That's what I'm hearing. And with the Strength card falling out, I feel like there is some wounds to this person's ego. When it comes to you, I feel like this person, I don't know why, but I just feel like this person tries to be something that they're not, or this person tries to impress. This person feels like they have to put up a front. This person has to feels like they have to be someone else to get attention. You know what I mean? Maybe if you guys are the divine feminine, they like to act very masculine and act like they have everything together when, that's not really the case. They feel like they have to put a mask on. The reason I'm saying that is this cloak that this guy is holding, it's actually reminding me of the Harry Potter scene when Harry has that invisible cloak so no one can see him, and I feel like this person's crying over these cups, and it's just like he's got his cloak on, and I just feel like he's not presenting his true self. Now, I'm not saying this person's lying to you at all. This person definitely likes you, but I feel like in a lot of connections, I feel like just in this person's life in general, I feel like they try to be something that they're not. And I just feel like their ego is very fragile anyway. And I just feel like right now, for some reason, their ego is a little bit wounded. I don't know whether you've called them out or told them something or stepped away, but for some reason there's some disappointments here and there are some ego wounds. So I'm going to get further into this and see what's really going on here. Pile 1, what's actually going on? How does this person actually feel? This person feels like, as well, like they I feel like something's stopping you two from being in an actual relationship, and I feel like it's their inability to come forward and be themselves. And I don't know why they do this with you. I don't know whether there's an element of fantasy here, but it's just like they're not confident. There's not a lot of confidence here at all. Like, they want to step out as a lion. They may present themselves as the Strength card, but that's not really how they're feeling within. There's a lot of I'm feeling in this person's energy, I should have said this, I should have done this, I should have told them this, but then they didn't. And there's just this energy with your person here, like there's disappointment about that, there's regrets is what I'm trying to say. And with the High Priestess reversed, I just feel like this person doesn't listen to their intuition a lot. This person really doesn't. And I just feel like their heart is with you. I will say that their heart is with you. But it's funny that the King of Swords has come out underneath, because it's like they mentally block themselves. This is what I mean. They self-sabotage. They mentally block themselves. They don't listen to their intuition. They'd rather create their version of logic, which is in their brain. I feel like this person really cares about what other people will think. This person is very ego-minded. This person is very in the masculine side of themselves, where they're more for the material. And I feel like they're connected to you quite deeply, and it's because you're very soulful. I'm hearing you have a very healing energy, you're very empathic, and they feel that, and that's why they're drawn to you, and they can't even quite put their finger on why they're so drawn to you, and I feel like that's why. But it's like their logic is stopping this connection from, it's making this connection hit a brick wall, because they're blocking a lot of their blessings with logic. This person feels like they have a lot of Virgo, like a Virgo moon, Virgo Mercury, Virgo Sun. There's just Virgo coming through here, where they're just perfectionists, but it's like they step towards everything with their own sense of logic, and I feel like their logic's almost distorted. They do not listen to their intuition at all. I'm hearing Pile 1, and I feel like if they were listening to their intuition, they would be very, very open to this connection, because on an energy level they are, but their mind creates a lot of blockages for them, and that's what they're currently working on in this phase of their life, I'm being told. We also have the Seven of Wands. So this person's fear and being vulnerable. I feel like this person is very much on the defense. So this doesn't feel like a connection that you're like completely in. I don't feel like you're in a relationship with this person, because this person almost feels like they've got to bat off. I don't know whether you told this person straight or told this person they need to step up, but this person's almost taking it on the defense. They feel like they've got to defend themselves. But I just don't even feel like it's just with you. Yeah, look, Nine of Swords. I don't even feel like it's just with you. I feel like it's with everyone. This person feels like their ego makes them feel, and their logic always makes them feel like they always have to be on the defense with people. I feel like people expect a lot from them, or they just view people as wanting a lot from them, so they always feel like they have to be something. But I just feel like you're not here for any of that ego BS. I feel like you just wanted a true connection with them, and I do feel like you put in a boundary somewhere. I told them, like, this can't go on unless you kind of give me what I deserve, because I don't feel like they were, because they were blocking a lot with their mental restrictions. I feel like they took this as you calling them out, and I just feel like it caused a lot of conflict. And I just feel like, I don't know whether that you're not speaking to this person right now, but it's just this person's very hard on themselves, and they're very hard on themselves about what happened with you. Something's happened with you, pile number 1. I don't feel like you're talking, and if you are, something's happened for them to have this energy with you. They're very cut up about something, pile 1. We have the Queen of Cups and the Seven of Swords reversed. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know whether they moved shady or acted shady towards you and you've cut them off. But it's almost like there's this energy I feel with this connection, like they don't like me. They don't want to talk to me. They're done with me now. I've blown it. That is what I'm feeling from pile 1. There's this energy of I've blown it. I've blown it. I've messed up. And they see you as the Queen of Cups. They see you as extremely beautiful, like extremely handsome. They see you as very connected to your emotions. There's a lot of watery energy. So I don't know whether you have like a water rising, like a Cancer rising, a Pisces rising, maybe a Scorpio rising, or you just have a lot of Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in your chart, but you're very mothering, very nurturing. And I just feel like they just feel, how can I explain this? They want that with you, but they cut off their emotions and they only work through logic. So it's like, it's hard for, it's funny because this energy is coming through as chalk and cheese, in the sense that you are so emotionally driven, you're so intuitive, and they are so logic and mental driven. So it's like, to get to you, they have to open up and be vulnerable, but they don't even know how to do that, and it causes this conflict. So when you say to them, look, you need to step up, or whatever you've said, they it causes friction and they feel like they have to be on the defense and then they run away. And I just feel like they feel like you, because they see you as very intuitive, so I don't know whether you're psychic or clairvoyant or something like that, but they see you as very intuitive and they're like, they hate me. There is this energy right now, like they don't want to talk to me right now. They think I'm manipulative right now. And there's this energy like you got it all wrong. But the thing is they're not doing anything about it right now. They want to step towards you though with the Knight of Cups. They want to step towards you with an offer, and I do feel like they're actually going to contact you if you're not in contact. For those of you that are not in contact with this person, I'm heavily picking up the number 3. So this could be March, and this could be within 3 months from now, 3 weeks from now, something like that. But I do feel like this person's going to contact you, because there's just this energy right now, like they're restricted and they're still feeling like you don't like them, you have had enough. They've pushed you to your limit. That's how it feels. I don't know whether there was some sort of argument, but there's a lot of disappointment in this deck, in this reading. A lot of disappointment here. But it's just so, like, I feel your frustration, because it's like they, how can I can even feel that frustration. Like I'm frustrated because it's like you're very intuitive, you're very open with your emotion. I feel like you've given this person more than one chance, and you're very forgiving and you're very lovely, and I feel like you do everything right in that sense. Like you give a lot, and this person sees that, and this person's like, I want to be with this person. They literally do everything right. Why can't I just be with this person? But it's their mental restrictions, it's their mental blockages that are stopping them, because they're looking at things like, okay, I need to do this because this person said it, and I need to show off this because this person said it. They're so on perfecting an image and caring what people think. And I do feel with this pile that there is people in their ear as well, or just people expecting a lot from them. And I just feel like with you, you're so carefree, or at least you look that way to them. They see you as very carefree, abundant, and I don't know whether you have a job that goes against the norm of like a normal job, or you're just very free spirit and you do things differently than by the book. I feel like they worry about that because that is out of their comfort zone, and you are basically out of their comfort zone. So it's like they would have to, they're not confident enough to take that leap. You know what I mean? And the thing is, with these 2 cups here, he's crying over these 3 cups, but there's 2 cups here. So this person could easily step into their confidence and just take that risk because their heart is with you, but it's these mental restrictions, these ego restrictions that are stopping them. This person is heavily in their ego, which is, it's self-sabotaging because they want to offer this, but they just don't know how. Because if you look at it, the Knight of Cups wants to offer this cup, but the Queen of Cups already is a queen, and she has this cup full of emotions. She already has everything she needs. And I just feel like this person's like, I can't, there's like an imbalance in this person. They don't feel confident enough, and I feel like they usually run towards connections where the person mothers them, where the person plays into wounds that they have. And I just feel like with you kind of call them to step up and show up, and they just don't. Like, your attitude is very go with the flow, let the universe take care of it. Like, you're very risky. Like, you'll take risks, you'll take leaps, and that's what brings you to your abundance. Whereas this person is so logic minded. This is the type of person to stay in a job that they hate just because they enjoy the money, just because they want to keep the money going. Like, this is that type of person. Whereas you're very like, I'm picking up like Pocahontas just around the riverbend vibes. Like, and I do feel like you are, even though you're watching this video, I do feel like you're out of this energy in a sense. Like, the universe will bring to me what I need to. I feel like there were wounds in this connection that had you going back, but I feel like you've been healing them. I don't feel like you're here deeply like, oh my god, I want this person to come back. I don't pick that up from you. And I feel like this person's feeling that because I feel like they're seeing. The fact the sea came out, I feel like they're looking at your social media and they're like, oh my god, this person's like flourishing and I wish I could be with them, but I'm stuck here. They feel kind of trapped in a circumstance that they're in right now. Pile number 1, what's going on? Okay, one card just like flipped out. Yeah, we have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. This person's going to come back at one point. Pile 1. I'm going to be completely honest with you. It's you that the control is going to be in your hand. whether you go back to this person, because I feel like this person's almost coming back with a tail between their legs. I don't know what it was that happened to you. I don't know whether they said something, or they were the ones that cut off and ran away, or maybe they did something that wasn't right, but they're going to come back with their tail between their legs, and they are going to apologize. I'm hearing they're going to test the waters first to see how you'd react, because again, they're scared of getting their ego hurt. But I just feel like you are just not, I'm hearing like you're miles away at this point. You would have healed wounds. Like, I feel like you've done a lot of healing since this connection, or while you've been in this connection, you know? And I just feel like they're going to come back with their tail between their legs, and you're going to be like, no, you know what I mean? Oh, whoops. Then we have let your friends help you. I feel like this person has friends that, are kind, like, I don't want to say that the reason, because like this person has their own free will, like, you know, we're all in control of our own actions, but this person kind of has this energy, like their friends say something, they do it, like that they see a group of people, or they see their work friends, or they see people that they're in a circle with doing something, they want to do it. That's the type of person this person is. And I don't know whether all their friends are single, or all their friends have a certain type of relationship that they want, and they just feel like you're on a different path, and it's just like, how would I even, do you know what I mean? There's this funny type of energy, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like I'm hearing monkey see, monkey do. Like, I just feel like they copy their friends, or they copy what other people are doing, or they copy the social norm, you know, like the 3D social norm of like influencers and, you know, cars and Gucci gang and all that. Like, they're monkey see, monkey do, you know? And I feel like you're not like that. Like, your energy is coming through very Pisces, Aquarius-y. You just feel different, and they just don't know how you do it, and they want to be free from limitations like you, but it's like they just don't have the courage right now to be there, and that's what's blocking this connection from coming forward. I don't know whether they've mentioned that to you before, but it is. How does pile one's person feel? How does pile one's person feel right now? I keep seeing the colour yellow, so I don't know whether you guys like the colour yellow. I'm hearing yellow. Maybe the solar plexus, they're taking me to them having a weak solar plexus. And I feel like you have a very strong solar plexus, and that's why they're drawn to you. You have a lot of confidence, and they're drawn to that, you know? Or you were working on wounds in this connection. Maybe you guys used to have a weak solar plexus when you met, and that's what drew you together, but now you've worked on it. Because, I don't know, your solar plexus to me is very much like the sun. I've just seen somebody's like area in the stomach where the solar plexus is, and I'm seeing a bright light. That's what I'm seeing with you, but I'm not seeing a bright light with them. So it's like, you're kind of like the sun. I don't know whether you're a Leo, but there's this energy of you being like the sun and very vibrant, or they see you like that, you know? They're so drawn to you. They wish that there's almost a bit of envy. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's envy because you're so open and you don't let anything knock you down, and they are not like that, you know? Or they at least feel like you don't let anything knock you down, and they're not like that. So there's some envy here, I'm gonna be honest. And then the final card we have, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. I'm gonna be honest, this person does not love themselves, and I feel like they try to jump into relationships that kind of cover that up. This person may, if you're not talking to this person, you'll know it otherwise. This person may be in a relationship now, but they jump towards relationships that are going to kind of like feed their ego, or, you know, anything like that. Whereas I feel like you are such a empath, you mirror their wounds back to them to heal. So it's like they're so drawn to you, but then the minute they get close to you, you kind of like mirror these wounds, and they're like, oh my god, and then they run away. You unintentionally do this, you don't do it on purpose, you know? And the back of the deck we have, you deserve love. I feel like this person runs towards people that hold their love from them, people that they have to prove who they are to. They run towards those people because when we don't love ourselves, we kind of make up this idea in our brain, like, if somebody doesn't love me, if I can keep forcing that, like making them love me and buying them gifts and doing everything that I want, doing everything that they want, I can make them love me, and them loving me and them choosing me is validating me, and that bigs up my ego. So they run towards people that are more holding there with their love, but in any way they're like running towards quite emotionally manipulative people. Whereas with you give your love very freely and you're very nurturing. And the thing is with them, they give, but they actually don't know how to receive. They want to receive, but it's like the wrong kind of energy. They want to receive because it bigs up their ego. But when they're met with someone like you that's very pure, that's given a lot of love, they literally do not know what to do. It triggers a wound within them because they don't know how to receive, and then they run. This quite deep and emotional here, to be honest with you, so this could be a back and forth connection, but I think that's why You Deserve Love came at the back of the deck, because they don't really realize that they're lovable. You know what I mean? They don't. And I feel like what you're going to find now, because I feel like you've healed a lot, I don't feel like you're going to be giving them a lot of love when they do come back. Like, I don't feel it from you. This in itself is going to kind of trigger that chasing within them, so they're going to keep trying to, I feel like all that love that they may be running away like from, I feel like because you're not giving it to them, because you're like, I'm done with this situation, I've given you enough chances, I feel like they're really going to be coming hot and heavy with this Knight of Cups, because you're triggering that wound of, oh my god, maybe I can make this person love me. You know, it's triggering that wound because you're withholding it from them, and that in itself is causing that. But I don't see you going back to this person, because I see you healing and working on yourself, and they're seeing you as this Queen of Cups. That's what I'm picking up from this reading. To be honest, this person has a lot to heal and work on, but I feel like you're already healing the wounds that were in this relationship anyway. You've done your bit, they just need to do theirs now. Yeah, a lot of triggering that went on here. So that's all I have for pile one. I hope this brought you some clarity. There was more. This was a lot deeper than I thought. I thought I was just going to pick on like, oh, I feel this way, but this was quite deep. So you guys are probably quite spiritual or very empathic, it feels anyway, when I connect to you. But keep shining your light. I'm going to send you lots of love. As in regards to this connection coming back, use your intuition. You know, this is a general reading. I'm never going to tell you to wait for anyone, nor am I going to tell you to run towards anyone. You have to use your discernment and your intuition. That is your choice. You know what I mean? I'm just telling you what I'm seeing in the cards. So that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed. Hit the thumbs up if it resonated. I'm sending you guys lots of love, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. So thank you guys for watching. Hey pal 2, welcome to your reading. So we are going to be looking at what your person in mind is currently feeling and thinking towards you right now. What are their true emotions to you right now? So I'm going to be shuffling as I go, because I just find messages come through a lot stronger as I do that. So pile 2, Spirit, can you tap me into pile 2 and their person? And show me what their person is currently feeling towards them. What is pile number 2's person currently feeling towards them? What is pile number 2's person? Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. There is some optimism here. I feel like this person's on your social media a lot, or there's an essence of like watching you. Not in a creepy way, but there's just this energy of like, when we look at the Knight of Wands, instead of racing there on his horse, like running towards whatever he wants to run towards, he has one foot on the ground. So he's kind of halted and he's kind of waiting. And there's this type of energy here. So I don't know whether you've just met this person and they're waiting for, to kind of like follow your lead, or whether this is somebody you may not be speaking to right now and they're waiting for the kind of go ahead to kind of come back or make their way back. We'll get into it as we get into the reading. But that's the energy that's coming through here. Pile number 2, what is that person currently feeling and thinking? Yeah, this person's on your social media. This person's waiting for your move in something. But it's a mixed bag when I'm tapping into, are you talking to this person or not? So if you're not talking to this person's heavy on your social media right now. This person is checking you out. This person is watching what you're saying, checking out where you're at currently right now, waiting for a possible return. And then if you are speaking to this person's very intrigued by you. Let's just put it that way. Very intrigued by you. One thing I will say is they find you extremely attractive. I'm going to say that. They find you extremely attractive. Pile 2. What is that person currently feeling and thinking about them right now? Yeah, I feel like this person may have stepped away because we have the 5 of Swords reversed. So I feel like this person may have stepped away in the past and now they're trying to come back. I don't feel like you guys are too much in contact. We'll get closer in, but I just feel like this is somebody that stepped away and now they want to make their way back. That's how I'm feeling. If you're watching this at the time I put it up, we are in retrograde. So, yeah. This person's wanting to return. This person's wanting to come back. This person's been thinking about you. Yeah, Tower in reverse. This person, I don't know whether you've ended it. You ended it with this person or... But the Tower in reverse talks about us resisting the ending. This person is not believing that this is the end. I feel like in your mind it may be the case, like it's over. But for them, I just feel like, I don't know how long you've not been in contact or whether it's fresh. For some of you guys it feels quite fresh, but they're wanting to come back. They're wanting another chance. They're wanting to come back. There's this, I don't know though, this person feels very Gemini, very airy, very wishy-washy. I'm here, then I'm there. That's how I'm feeling. It's almost like they want what they can't have. I want to get deeper. Spirit, pile 2. What is this person currently feeling? Oh my god, all these cards are just jumping. What is pile number 2's person currently feeling about them? They really fancy you though, like, they're really into your looks. We have the 9 of Swords here. I just shared I made a mistake when I put that down, so take that as it resonates. Pile 2, what is that person thinking about them? Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel like this person may have stepped away and I feel like now they're realising that they made a mistake, to be honest with you. There's remorse. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I'm hearing you don't know where you got till it's gone. There's a lot of remorse. A lot of remorse. But again, there's this airy energy, like they don't... I'll channel a bit stronger now, guys. I'm just finishing off pulling these cards. Yeah, the Moon in reverse. I just feel like with this person, Devil in reverse as well, this person may have done made some bad moves in this situation is what I'm kind of feeling. This person feels very remorseful. I feel like they did something that caused you to step away, or they just stepped away when you called them out. They didn't want to take responsibility, I'm hearing, to be honest with you. But there's this energy of remorse. There's this energy of guilt. There's this energy of, I know I messed up. I know I did wrong. And they're kind of waiting to come back. They feel like you may have moved on. But there's just this, it's more mental than anything though. They keep referring me to your looks. So I don't know whether they're peeping your Instagram or something like that. But they're like, they're very like physically drawn to you. But there's this energy of, I just heard I threw away a diamond and picked up a rock. So I don't know whether this was maybe, there's no cards indicating third party. I don't know whether this person stepped towards somebody else or chose somebody else over you, or there was like another person involved. If there was, you know what I'm talking about. Or maybe this person just felt like they wanted to play around a little bit, but it cost them something that they're seeing now, like it was their loss. I think they're coming to terms with the fact that it was their loss now. Before it was like, I'm just going to step away from this connection, I'm just going to walk away. And now it's just kind of like, you know what, like it is actually my loss. It's not actually your loss at all. Like, look what I've just lost. And I feel like they are looking at your social media a lot, or they're seeing how good you're doing without them, and it's kind of hurting their ego a little bit, because it's like, damn, like, I don't know, I don't know whether you've had some sort of glow up, or whether you just like, you know, post all these pictures or something on social media anyway. But there's this energy of them seeing you. Maybe you're in a new relationship, I don't know. But they're seeing you kind of flourishing. And they just kind of feel like they're out in the cold. And they don't really want to admit that it's over. They're kind of telling themselves like, you'll allow them back. But there's this energy of the Six of Swords, like you've moved on. And there's a bit of grief here. Like, I do feel like it's more mental than emotional, but there's this energy of grief here, like, I have effed up. Like, they do like you, but I also feel like they're very airy. Like, it's hard for me to kind of ground their energy to kind of get a response from them, because it's like, when I'm tapping into that energy, it's like, I'm here, no, I'm there, no, I'm here, no, I'm there. So you could have watched like another reading, like say a week ago, and their energy would have been completely different than this one, or like next week it could be different again, because this person's always shifting. And I feel like maybe that's what caused the downfall of the situation. They felt like they'd go elsewhere, and now they're realizing like, oh my god, I should have stayed where I was. I actually kind of had it made. That's the way I'm being made to feel. And with the Hangman reverse and the Moon in reverse, I feel like this person was not thinking with their intuition. This person wasn't thinking logically at all. This person was just very airy. They were going with the wind. I feel like this person has an energy of like, you know, birds when they see shiny stuff and they pick it up to put it in their nest. That's literally what I'm feeling with this person. Like, this person has that energy. And with the Moon reverse, I don't know whether you peeped something, guys, like something got brought, some information came to you, there was some clarity here, or maybe they're just seeing clarity in the situation. But there is this energy of them wanting to shift and change. With the Devil in reverse at the back of the deck, there's this energy of, okay, I understand my toxic patterns, I understand where I was going wrong, I understand where I was acting out of my shadow, and I'm going to work on this and I'm going to heal that. And I do, like, there is remorse here. I do feel that. And I feel like maybe seeing you and your energy and seeing how good you're looking and how good you are, I feel like that in itself is making them want to kind of like change, or they kind of realize if they want another chance with you or they want to get back with you, they're gonna have to change. And they are, the energy that they're in right now, they are mentally telling themselves, okay, I'm gonna shift, I'm gonna change. That energy is coming through, you know, that energy is coming through. So I don't know, there is this energy as well, like it's very fickle. Like, I don't know whether this is gonna last. I don't know whether what they're saying is true. So I would be very cautious with this person, because I do feel like this person's going to come back. It may be because, I don't know. I just feel like it's almost like you're shining and now they're like, oh, I want to kind of come back. And there's remorse. There is like emotions there in regards to remorse. But it's like, I don't know. I want you guys to be careful with this connection, because I feel like if you did leave them back in, let them back in very easy, I feel like they would be like, I don't know, this person feels like Venus and Gemini. Like, that's what I'm picking up. They kind of like, I'm trying to break it in the nicest way possible. This person's just quite fickle. Like, I want to say it very nice. This person's very fickle, and I feel like if you just allowed this person straight back, I feel like they'd stay for a while, but then their energy shifts up, and I don't know whether they do everything that they needed to do to honor you. I know that's probably not something you want to hear. Right now, they're seeing you as the golden egg. Like, do you know what I mean? They want that. But it's like, I don't know whether it just shifts so much with them. They're constantly looking for more, looking for more. And right now, I feel, for some of you guys, this person may be in another relationship. This, only if it resonates. Literally, if that doesn't resonate, leave it. Don't try and fit it in to the situation. If this person isn't in another relationship, then it's not. But I just feel like this person may be in another relationship and is now looking to you. Whereas they could have been in a relationship with you and then looking somewhere else. And then, do you know what I mean? Like, that's the way Spirit are making me feel with this person. And it's very hard to kind of ground myself in a particular energy, because this person feels mutable as F. Like, a lot of Gemini, a lot of Sagittarius, a lot of Pisces, like, a lot of Virgo. Like, that's what I'm feeling. How does this person feel? How does this person feel? Okay, something just flopped out. Yeah, we have soulmate. Yes, this is yes, this is your soulmate. This person's looking at you with heart eyes right now. This person's on your social media looking at you with heart eyes. But there's just something that isn't deep with this person. Like, not even like with you, it's with everybody. Like, this person just doesn't feel deep. This person says a lot. I feel like this person's very good with their words, but I feel like everything's surface level with this person. They don't allow themselves to get too deep. It's weird. They don't want to get too deep. It just, I'm trying to tap into some depth, and it's just very hard for me to do it. Maybe they're just really guarded with it. Maybe they're just very guarded with their heart, but I'm just really trying to, like, when I do these readings, especially when I'm tapping into people's feelings, I feel like energy wise I'm swimming to their, you know, innermost feelings. And with this person, I just feel like I'm not even swimming. I feel like I'm just being taken by the wind, and I can't really grab onto anything with substance. That's how they're making me feel. It's just, I don't know whether they just choose to live a very flippant, egotistical, more like vapid lifestyle. Like, I'm not judging them if they do, if that's how they choose, but I just feel like this person's very in one moment and then in another moment. That's just what I'm picking up. And then we have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. They're looking at returning, like I said with the five of swords. I do feel like they want to come back. I do feel like they want to return. I do feel like they're feeling like they made a mistake. So right now they're in that energy. Right now they're in their feelings. I don't know whether they listen to Drake a lot, but I keep being shown Drake. They are in their feelings right now. They are wanting to come back right now. The spirit's very much emphasizing right now. Like, that's how they feel right now. This can shift. Like, this is, I feel like if you were in a relationship with them, they were really bad with time. Like, that's the energy that I'm feeling. Like, this person could have said, I'd be with you at 5 p.m. and it would have come, like, the next day at, like, 11 a.m. in the morning. You know what I mean? Like, that's the energy that I'm picking up. They're just very gone with the wind type. Like, I don't know. That's just what I'm picking up. Pile number 2. What does this person feel towards? As well, they just, I don't know if they've hurt you in any way. They are feeling remorse. But it's like when they first stepped away, if it was them that stepped away, there wasn't remorse. Right now they're feeling remorse because they're seeing what they've lost. But when they first stepped away, they didn't have those emotions. When they first stepped away, it was like, I don't see what I've done wrong. And it was very flippant. And now that what's happening to the energy, it's like, oh my god, I feel really remorseful. It's like they're only now feeling it. Where was it before? Like, it's just, this person's very confusing. I feel like this person confuses you a lot because they're confusing me. Like, really confusing me. Pile 3. Yeah, not 3, 2. You may want to watch pile 3. That's just come through because I said 3 randomly. So Spirit is saying for some of you guys, if you were drawn to it, if you were drawn to pile 3, that might be a pile as well. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Yeah, I don't know whether they're coming out of a relationship or whether they're really only now feeling this separation. Sometimes that happens. I find it happens with males more. Like, when they first step away from the connection, they're like, yes. And then after a couple of weeks, they're like, oh my god, I really miss this person. I've always found that with males, whereas females will feel it straight away and then they'll release it. I don't know. Maybe you guys don't find that, but I found that personally. But I feel like only now they're feeling the separation and they're wanting to come back. This person really wants to step back. But again, if there's an element of fantasy here, there's an element of, oh my god, this person can make me so happy. This person, blah, blah, blah. And then I feel like they have, I want to say with this person, be careful of love bombing. I don't know whether this person love bombed you, but this person feels like a love bombing energy because I've had an energy like this. They come in hot and heavy. They say all the right things, very much like giving you all the time and affection, and then it starts to trickle away and then all of a sudden they pull the plug. And I feel like that may have caused codependency that I feel like you are releasing and healing. But I just feel like this person hasn't learned and they're still doing it. I feel like you're releasing or you're realizing the pattern. I don't feel like this person has really healed from that. But the back of the deck, we have calling your soulmate. So that's what I'm saying. Like, right now, this person is seeing you. We have soulmate twice. This person's seeing you with starry eyes, hearty eyes. That's what they're, you know. So I feel like when they do come back, they'll come in straight hot and heavy love bombing. But like I said, after a hot minute, I feel like that this person does shift. And I have to be honest with you because I wouldn't be doing my job if I wasn't being honest with you. This is a very shifty energy. And this person sees a lot of potential. This person sees a lot within you. Like, I just feel like they, especially right now, like they're showing me you as very golden. But I'm hearing parent material, so like mother, father material. But it's like the priorities are shifting all the time, so what they want is shifting all the time, you know? And that's what you're up against. And I just want to make sure that, like, my message to you is make sure that you're grounding, you know, having your discernment with this person if they do step back. And I feel like you are healing and you're learning a lesson within this as well. Do you know what I mean? But as always, listen to your intuition at the end of the day. Like, you know your intuition. This is a general reading. But that's how they're feeling. Right now, they're seeing you very starry-eyed. They're wanting to step back to you. They keep showing me a golden egg. I don't know if that's gonna resonate, but they keep showing me like a golden egg. You know, like the ones off Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and them hens produce like golden eggs. That is what they're showing me to show how they feel about you, like a golden egg. So I don't know why they're showing me that. But anyway, guys, that's what I have for you guys. Hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed or it resonated. I'm sorry it wasn't more. I wanted to get to the point of this situation, to be honest with you, and because if I was just to sit here and tell you all that they're feeling in regards to, oh my god, this person's my soulmate, I would have to kind of skirt over this feeling of very flippant energy and not so deep, and that would be like false information. I'd have to be honest, you know what I mean? I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear. So I had to kind of get to the underlying energy. So that probably wasn't what you wanted to hear, but you know, I have to be completely honest. So that's what I have for you guys. Hit the thumbs up if that brought you clarity in any way. I'm sending you guys lots of love. I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. So thank you guys for watching. Hey pile 3, welcome to your reading. So if you guys picked the red jasper, then this is your pile. Let me put that there. So I'm going to be shuffling as I go, just because it brings in messages a lot stronger, I find. I'm just going to get straight in. So Spirit, can you tap me into the higher selves of pile 3, and let me know what that person is currently feeling towards them. So Spirit, pile 3, what is that person currently feeling towards them? Okay, we have the 8 of Pentacles. This person's wanting to work towards something with you for sure. This person is wanting something with you. There's a lot of potential here. They're ready to put in the graft. Like, that's the energy that I'm seeing. Yeah, we have the Ace of Cups. This person sees a lot of abundance within you. This person feels like they could have a very abundant connection with you. This person's really wanting to work towards it. And it's not like, there's this energy feeling like you are the one. Like, that's the energy coming through here. There's a lot of like, wow, this person's the one. This is the person that I want to be with. There is just this energy like their focus is on you right now. Like, I'm being shown somebody with a bow and arrow focusing on that little red point in the middle of the dart thing, whatever. I don't know what they shoot at, I don't know, but I'm being shown that in my mind's eye. Like, their focus is on you. They want something with you. There's a lot of romantic energies being stirred within them. There's a lot of fantasy as well. This person's really fantasizing about what they can have with you and wanting to work something with you. For some of you guys, more so small portion, I'm hearing to mend something with you. So I don't know whether, you know, maybe something's happened to you, maybe they're wanting to mend something. But if this is a new connection, which I feel like for the majority of you it is, they're really wanting a relationship with you. They're wanting something solid with you. They're wanting to build with you, is what I'm being told. Pile number 3, what is that person feeling towards them? Pile number 3, this jumped out. Yeah, this person feels very divinely directed towards you. This person, I don't know whether you are connected to spirit, or you work with spirit or something like that, but there is this energy coming through that this person feels very I'm being taken to the crown chakra, like very highly connected to you. I feel like this person sees you as marriage material. I don't know why this is just reminding me of 2 people with like a vicar getting married. I don't know why, but I'm just being shown this person wants to sees you as somebody that has a potential for marriage. They want to build with you. There's just a very grounded, homey feeling with you, is what I'm being told. And I feel like they're not used to connections like this. Like, they're normally quite how can I put it? I don't know. They're normally quite they have a lot of discernment usually, but for some reason their guard's very down with this. They're really wanting to step towards you and offer you this cup of love. I feel they just see a lot of potential in you, like a lot. They're very strongly, they feel like they're being divinely guided to you, is what I'm being told. And we have the Page of Cups as well. There's a lot of optimism here. Like there's a lot of, I don't know whether you met them very, it just happened very like, boom, here's this person. Because they're playing me that song that Ariana Grande, oh, here she comes, that Ariana Grande did for her boyfriend at the time, Pete Davidson, that little interlude on her album, and she sings, what does she sing? Heaven, universe must have my back, fell from the sky right into my lap, or something like that she sings. I feel like that verse is being played, like that song, and it's really taking me to that, like this happened very quick, you know what I mean? This happened very quick, and I'm just being shown somebody with like starry eyes, like proper heart eyes, like it was unexpected, you know? That's the energy that I'm being told. Again, Ace of Swords, this person is very much wanting, really wanting this. If you're not together, like I see you guys being in a relationship, it's showing me two, so I don't know whether they mean February, this is coming out in February, so maybe in February you'll get together, or just like something very emphasizing the two. So I don't know whether you met in like a February, or you know, you're gonna be in a relationship 2 weeks from now, 2 months from now. For me, it just seems it's soon. This person's got you on a pedestal. I will say this, you're on a pedestal. This person's looking at you like, damn, you know, like that guy, and he's like, damn, look at that pinnacle. Like that's how I view it, like in this reading anyway. Like that's how it's coming through. This person's very, they admire you. I'm hearing your laugh. They really like your laugh. I feel like you laugh and joke together. There's something very flowy about this connection. I feel like, I don't know whether you know that they admire you like this, but this feels very open to me. This is how it feels. It feels like a new connection. This feels very open to me. I feel like this is somebody that's, you know, very much gonna let you know how they feel about you. It would shock me if they didn't. You know what I mean? Helpful. What is this person feeling? Okay, we have the King of Swords. Okay, maybe this person isn't actually telling you how they're truly feeling. Maybe they are holding back then, because we have the Four of Pentacles at the back of the deck. Maybe they're trying to contain how they feel, because they're seeing you as the Empress. The Empress is very abundant. She's very divine feminine. She's very beautiful. They're seeing you as like almost perfect. Now, I'm not saying you're not perfect. Of course we are. We're all perfect. But it's just this energy of like, when somebody's completely starry-eyed, sometimes there could be a level of like illusion, and I do feel like they've got you on a pedestal, and I don't feel like they're wrong in any of their assumptions. Like I am feeling you're very much coming through as somebody, I want to give you a very big hug right now. That's how they're making me feel, you know. I'm really feeling the hearty energy. You're coming through as that, but it's like there is this energy at the back of their mind, like, is this too good to be true? And I feel like they're wanting to run forward with all of this, with this big cup of love, but they're like holding back because it's almost like, oh my god, this is too good to be true. Like, I'm like, this person's gonna run away. What does this person want with me? Like, that's how they feel. They feel like you're above them in some way, so they're admiring you like this, like, wow. But it's almost this energy of this can be taken away from me at any moment. So maybe it's causing them to maybe come across a bit shy, or maybe a little bit cold, or maybe a little bit closed off. But it's only because they got in their heart, because it's like, this person has the potential to really break my heart. And I guess that's why when I was reading at the beginning, I felt this energy of they're not used to this. Because I feel like in the past, they felt like they had all of the control with their connections, and they were able to maneuver it in a way where they were really guarded. But with you, there's this very giddy feeling, like there's this feeling of wow, like my heart, you know, they're really feeling that. And it's like, if I give this person all of my love and all of my, you know, all of that straight up, they have the potential to run away with that, and I'm scared for that. So I'm gonna guard my heart, because I've never had this situation where I wasn't in control. It may seem like they're in control because they're trying to come across very controlled of their emotions, but I do feel in this situation you have a lot of the control. So I would say to encourage this person to maybe be more open. Maybe, I don't know whether you guys are very romantic or very emotional, but I would say maybe hold a space for this person and be open for that, because I feel like, I don't know whether they were hurt in the past, but they're very guarded in their heart. They're very guarded in how they come across. It's almost like I don't want them to know that I feel all these feelings yet, because they can just run off with, you know, something that I really want to work. There's this energy of really wanting like marriage and everything with this situation. They see you as like the ultimate. They see you as the one, you know, like you always find that one person, you're like, oh my god, I think this is the one. I feel like this person feels that way with you. They feel very, the way they're making me feel is like, you know, when you see a celebrity and you're starstruck. That's never happened because I've never seen a celebrity. I live in Wales. Like, we don't get celebrities here. Literally, they don't come here. But there is just this energy of like, I guess what would feel like to have a celebrity. So I don't know whether you have like a following somewhere, maybe on YouTube or Instagram or like that, or you have a you're just very well known, or they never thought that they could get you. It's like, oh my god, you know, like I'm holding like this crystal, you know, like wow, like this is a rare opportunity. Like that's how I'm being made to feel. I guess that's how I would feel if I saw Harry Styles. I like Harry Styles. I guess that's how I feel if I'd seen Harry Styles. I don't know. But that's the way that they're making me feel. Like they really have you on a pedestal, but they don't want to show it off. I feel like I'd feel like this if I met Chloe and Harley. Like if I met them, I would feel the way that this person's feeling for you right now. Or Tinashe, maybe. I don't know why I'm saying it, but this just really does feel like, wow, look what I have. But they don't want to show it because they want, there's this energy of like playing cool. That's what I'm getting here. But the only way spirit can make me feel what they're feeling is that showing me a scenario where I meet people that I really want to meet. Like Chloe and Harley, or like Tinashe or Kalani or someone like that. So they're very like, oh my god, I've actually landed this person. I didn't expect this. And it's like they want to be on their best behavior. They're scared of falling out of line. They're scared of showing their emotions. Like that's how I feel. It's like, it's almost like they're telling themselves, don't blow it, don't blow it, don't blow it. Because they haven't felt these feelings. Like their heart is very bubble. You know, like in cartoons and like everything's over exaggerated and you see somebody's heart like jumping out their chest. It's that feeling. Like I feel like you give them butterflies. This is actually a really good reading, to be honest with you. Like they really have butterflies, but they're just not showing it. They don't, like there's just this energy of not wanting to show it, but I feel like you catch glimpses of it. We then have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. I really do feel that. I really do feel like you're getting to know each other, and I feel like it's going to keep going. I would say take it slow, like don't rush anything. I would say that. But I feel like you are really going to, there's an energy of really falling in love. I'm hearing the interlude from Victoria Monet's album, We Might Be Falling in Love. They're playing that to me. So, and I'm also hearing SZA's interlude. Why are they showing me interludes? They're showing me the interlude to SZA's album Control. They're showing me the interlude called Wavy. They're showing me those two interludes. So if you want to go listen to them after this, it's Victoria Monet, We Might Be Falling in Love, and then SZA, Wavy interlude. That's what I'm hearing. They keep playing that. This is really nice. This is really lovely. Yeah, chemistry. There's a strong magnetic connection here. Yes. Oh my god. I really feel this though. This person may not be showing it too much, but it's just like, I feel like you have a soul connection. I feel like you've met in other lives, is what I'm being told. I feel like they're really drawn to your energy as well. Like, it's not just looks. Like, I do feel like it's your energy too that they're very drawn to. Let me pull one more. Oh my god, yeah, this card just like literally dropped out. We have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Yes. Yes. I do feel like this is a good connection. This is really healthy and really lovely. And then we have trust at the back of the deck. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Yeah, I feel like that's more Spirit's message to them, like trust. You need to trust this situation, because I do feel like they are worrying that you're just going to run off, or you're just not going to be interested, or you're going to feel like you're too good and step away, and they're worried about messing up, really. And Spirit's calling them to trust this situation, you know. But this is like, at first I was like, why are they even watching this? Like, this person's literally head over heels. But I can see, I guess maybe they're not showing you that to that extent yet. It feels quite new, but also old soully, like old soulmates. That's what I'm picking up. So yeah, that is all I have for you, pile 3. I hope that resonated with you. Hit the thumbs up if it did and you enjoyed. I really hope that you enjoyed. I'm sending you lots of love, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. So thank you guys for watching. Hey pile 4, welcome to your reading. So we are currently taking a look at how your person is currently feeling towards you. So I'm going to be shuffling as I go, just because it's easier for messages to come through when I do that. So let's get in. Spirit, can you tap me into the higher selves of pile number 4? What is that person currently feeling towards them? Spirit, tap me into the higher selves of pile 4 and that person. What is that person currently feeling towards them? Okay, that just jumped up. Okay, we have the 10 of Swords. All right. Okay, I want to clarify that before I make any assumptions. Okay, we have Justice. Are you speaking to this person right now? I don't know. I don't know whether there was some sort of argument. There's this energy of like, this connection might have needed to break down before it could come back into balance, because there's this energy of it being built on something that wasn't completely grounded yet, is what I'm being told. I want to pull more. Pile 4, what's going on here? What is that person currently feeling towards them? What is that person currently feeling towards them? They had a way in which they wanted this connection to go, and it didn't quite go to plan. We have the 7 of Cups. What is this person currently feeling towards their person? 6 of Cups. Okay, that's a lot of cups. What is this person currently feeling towards their person? Okay, we have the Queen of Swords, and we have the 8 of Cups reversed. All right, okay, I get it. Okay. I feel like when you met this person, they would have come out of a relationship, or they would just had a lot of inner turmoil that either you didn't know about or you weren't aware of how deep it was. That's what I'm being told. They have wounds, like wounds from the past, wounds from childhood, wounds, like they have a lot of them that they need to heal. And when they step towards you, I just feel like they had an idea of how they wanted this connection to go. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, this person does feel like they may have stepped towards you wanting to, you know, sometimes when we come out of a relationship or we're just going through a lot, and like we do like the person that we're talking to or whatever, but there is this energy of them filling a void. I feel like this person, and this isn't just you, I feel like they've had people that have filled voids for them because it was just better than being alone. This person doesn't like to be alone. I will say that. This person does not like to be alone at all. And I don't feel like this person was very balanced within themselves. And I feel like this connection was not very balanced at all. There had to be a total death and rebirth in this connection for anything to ever come of substance in the future, if it was meant to, because this connection, it wasn't built on stability when it started, because this person was not whole within themselves. This person was not balanced. And they couldn't even offer anything healthy, I feel. They may have created an illusion that they could have, but I don't feel like they could have. And I feel like they tried to manifest what they wanted this connection to be. I do feel like their intentions in regards to what they wanted this connection to be were pure in that sense, but I just feel like there's this energy with this person, like they move pure in the sense that their thoughts, they're not very connected to their soul and spirit, and they're not very self-aware. So they're kind of moving through wounds. They're moving and making actions through triggers and wounds, but they don't know what triggers and wounds even are. So they have these pure intentions of, I really like this person, I want to be with them, but underlying these actions are coming out of fear of being alone, or wanting to fill a void, or being drawn to someone because of their healing energy, and they don't realize that that's happening under the surface. It makes them look like a shady person. I don't feel like their intentions are to be shady. I just think that they have a lot to release. That's what I'm going to say to you when I'm looking at this from a higher perspective, because there's this energy here with the Seven of Swords reversed. I feel like, I don't know whether there's been some sort of breakdown and they did something that you deem as very sneaky or dirty, and you're kind of calling them out, or you have this image of them like, they did me dirty, or they just weren't genuine. And I don't feel like, there's this energy of, I didn't mean for it to go that way, it wasn't supposed to go that way, like you've got it all wrong. But I feel like you got it right, but I just feel like you're more energy, intuition, connecting to it from a higher perspective, so you can see that they're moving out of their shadow, and they're moving out of their, you know, their wounds is wrong, and you're telling them, you know, this is wrong, but they don't see it because they don't even see that they're acting that way. So they're only looking at it on how they were projecting their thoughts, and they're like, well, I didn't want it to go this way, I'm not wrong. You know what I mean? So there's two people that are looking at two sides of a coin, telling each other that they're right, when actually the truth is very much in the middle, is what I'm being told. And I just feel like they want to be with you, like they think about you a lot, but there's also this energy of like, I don't know whether you argued last time you spoke, or there was just this energy of like, this is a lost cause, I don't think they're going to want to be with me, or I don't know whether, you know, I feel like you guys have standards, or you've put in a boundary, or there's standards somewhere, and it's this energy of, you need to kind of give me what I'm giving you, etc., etc., before I like open up to you, or I'm with you. And I just feel like they're kind of scared. Then when I feel like they may have jumped to somebody else, you'd know about it if that was the case. But there is this energy, but then there's also this energy of like, there's a lot of discernment within this person as well. They're too scared to be vulnerable. And then there's a lot of control with the Chariot at the back of the deck. There's a lot of control in this situation. They tried to control an outcome, and it ended up blowing up in their face, and I feel like it ended in their favor. Like, it ended in your, like, actually it didn't end in no one's favor. What I mean is, it ended, they had a goal of what they wanted, but they weren't doing the healing necessary to make it come to fruition, and it backfired in their face. And now they're just like, oh my god. And they're thinking about you a lot. Like, they're thinking about you a lot. But it's just this energy of, I don't feel like this person sees what's right for them, because they're looking through an ego's distortion that is kind of like distorted by their shadow self. They don't really know what's right for them. So if they did choose somebody else, or if there was somebody else involved, or they're with somebody else right now, I'm hearing they're in a karmic connection right now, and it's not going to last. That's what I'm feeling. But they're thinking back to you a lot. It's this energy of, if you would allow me back, I would be with you. If that wouldn't have happened, I would be with you. This is what I keep feeling. Like, I don't feel like you're in contact. Like, that's just what I'm picking up. At least the majority of you anyway. You've got to remember, this is a general reading, so just take what resonates. But for the majority of you, I don't feel like you're in contact. It doesn't feel that way. There was a breakdown here, but I'm hearing it needed to happen because it wasn't being built off truth. It wasn't being built on a balanced situation, because they weren't healed. They were walking around with 10 swords in their back. You know what I mean? They weren't balanced. So it's like, you know, it was unfair for them to step towards you then, because I feel like you have a healing energy, and that's the way they were drawn to you. You would then have to heal all those wounds. That's not your job to do. And I feel like your spirit guide, there was some sort of divine intervention, or that, you know, somebody's spirit guides came through and was like, no, this is going to drain this person, no. Like, this doesn't happen this way, you got to heal. Because I feel like you're doing the work, and this is what is coming through. You're doing the work. You're stepping into self-love. They're not. And they need to before they step towards you. And I feel like with the Queen of Swords, you put in a boundary. That's how it's coming through. You put in a boundary. Or they're scared of coming back in case you tell them where to go. Because with the Eight of Cups reverse, it talks about wanting to come back. So I don't know whether you put in a boundary and then they stepped away because they couldn't really meet you with what you deserved. Or whether there's this energy of, if I come back, this person may not want me. This person's going to tell me where to go, and I'm scared of that. You know, I feel like you're very to the point and blunt with this person. Like, you tell this person how you feel. You tell this person what's going on. You have a lot of self-worth, a lot of self-love, they feel. And they're like, if I step... They're running into half-assed connections, it feels like, or they have been recently. Just because it's easier to live on the surface level. They're running into connections that, look, you know, kind of thing their ego. Kind of, you know, make their ego feel good. That in itself is, you know, but their heart's with you. This is such a weird energy to tap into. Their heart's with you, they want to be with you, but they have so much to heal, and it's jeopardizing this connection. And the more they keep stepping towards you with this 10 of swords in their back, it's just not going to work, and it's going to keep falling down, and they're not looking within to heal that. And they just run off into connections that are like literally ego based and just filling up their ego and making them feel good for the moment. But every time that they run towards these connections, they end up breaking down anyway, because again, they're not built on balance. They're not. But I feel like you're quite balanced. Maybe in the past when you met this person, you may have lacked self-love or something like that, but I feel like you're very balanced. And I want to say this, lately when I've been doing these readings, I don't know whether you guys have been doing your shadow work, but when I used to do these readings when I first started my channel, there was this energy of the person that was watching, maybe still working on wounds or not knowing their worth, etc. But since I would literally say January, like when I've been doing these types of readings, the viewer knows their worth, and I can feel it within them. They know their worth. They know what they know what they deserve, and they're putting in these boundaries, and there's a lot of boundaries. Like, my advice that would have come in the past isn't really being used now, because I feel like you know what to do. So I just want to clap for you there. Like, I feel like you've done the work needed, but this person's just going around in a karmic cycle, and you're breaking out. Like, you're really healing yourself, and you're like, you step to me with what I deserve. But they're just going in karmic cycle. It's like you're learning very rapidly, you're shifting very rapidly. This person's shifting and healing like a snail. And, you know, we have to kind of look at it as well, like, okay, it's not their fault. Like, maybe they don't know about that, or, you know, maybe that's just their path for right now. Like, we have to kind of like understand that, but at the same time, they can't come to you with crumbs. But I feel like they know that there's this energy coming through here. They know they can't step towards you with crumbs anymore. So there's this energy of, what do I do, because I want to step back. But this person's very controlling. I feel like this person wanted their way in the connection. They wanted their way in this connection, or they had a very controlled image in this connection that stopped this from, you know, coming into fruition. We have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Yeah. This person cares what people think about them a lot, and they're very, I feel like right now as well, they are very focused on their money and their career. They're very focused on making something for themselves. They're very perfectionistic is what I'm being told. You may have been drawn to one of the other piles too. I'm not going to say which one, just in case, but if you were drawn to another pile, I would say maybe watch that, because there's another pile that somewhat had energy like this. Pile 4, how does this person feel towards this person? You're like the ultimate person that they want to be with. But it's this energy of like, they want to run towards you, but it's just this energy of waiting because they're not ready. And they keep telling themselves, oh, one day I'll be ready, but then they're just never ready. Like, and the reason that they're not is because they're not healing. They're not choosing to look within. They're not choosing to look at this karmic pattern. And they keep hoping that like you'll wait out for them. And there's this worry that maybe you won't. We have, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. They don't feel like they can be this hearty energy. They're more in their ego. They don't feel like they can be vulnerable with their heart, because this, I don't know, there's just this energy of like, they've been hurt too many times. It almost feels impossible to be that way, you know? So they just live through very vapid, very basic connections that are very like ego driven, because it's safe then. To open up and give their heart to you, that would be quite, you know, it almost feels like a risk. It's almost scary, and they want to. But like I said, this person was guarding themselves too much. There was too much control, and that's why this has happened. I feel like they tried to get away with giving scraps. And the other card we have, guys, is deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. This person, this person wasn't coming towards this connection very honest. And I don't mean in regards to their feelings, I just mean they tried to control it, they wanted it their way, they wanted another shallow connection like they've had with other people with you. And I feel like you did not want that. You were not into that at all. But somewhere along the line, you've triggered these emotions, because I don't feel like this feels like it's ongoing, you know? And they know that they feel these emotions towards you, and it's like, you know what, well, I'm just maybe getting in a relationship with this person, and I'm gonna maybe, you know, waste my time with this person, and then when I'm ready, then I'll end up with this person. But it's like, for a start, that annoys me in itself, because it's like, you're not an option at all, and you're not gonna wait for them at all, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's your energy with the Queen of Swords here. Like, I'm not an option, I'm not going to wait around, you either shape up or I'm off. I do feel like you've said that to them. But there's this energy as well, like, they're wanting life to heal them. They almost want you to heal them, or they want life to heal them, and they're not going to sit there and do any shadow work. They're not going to really release. They're not going to talk about their feelings. They're not going to, like, on purpose, like, open up. They're not going to do it because it's not even a case of they don't know how. It's there. It's just they don't even want to entertain that. You know, that's their own downfall. That's their own downfall. You know, you're not anybody's healer. But it's all these hearty energies of what a relationship would be, but they just can't step into it. And it's just so silly. It's like, oh, in the future. Well, no. You know what I mean? No. Like, I just feel your energy is coming through very like, no, I've had enough now. No. That's how you come through. And there's this energy now of them wanting to step back, but I'm going to be completely honest with you, right now they're wanting to step back, right now they're wanting to come back, but it doesn't feel like all hearty and holy and like full of love. It feels like the same things that you've seen before. I have to be honest with that. That's what I'm picking up. But listen to your intuition, because this is a general reading, but I do just feel that this person still hasn't learned. That's the energy that I'm tapping into. On the back of the deck, we have healing family issues, your love life benefits, as you forgive your parents. I feel like what drew you to this connection was you had wounds as well, but I feel like you healed your wounds in this connection. I don't feel like this person has, and I feel like they date back to family. So I don't know whether this person had a very volatile relationship with their parents, and that's where the wounds come from. If that's the case, I get why they don't want to do all this deep healing. Like, I get why they'd want to run from it. Like, I understand that. But at the end of the day, you're not their healer. You know what I mean? And you've chosen to heal yourself, so they need to do the same to meet you at their level, or they just need to step away. But there's this energy of like wishful thinking that you're gonna still be there, and that's where we want to make sure that we're putting our boundaries in and being grounded. Because the crystal that you chose the black tourmaline, which removes negative energy. And I just feel like, I almost feel like whenever you were in this connection with this person, or whenever you're around this person, you feel slightly drained, because you're naturally healing them. You know, you're naturally healing them. That's what I'm feeling. And even though they feel all these feelings that you're supposed to feel for somebody that you get in a relationship with, they do not have the awareness and the action behind it to actually step out and act that way with you. They keeping it dreamlike, you know. And again, like I said, that's their loss. That's their kind of like, you know, that's their downfall. So yeah, they do feel a lot of love for you. They do have these feelings, but they don't know how to bring it into the 3D, into the physical. They don't know how. And the only way that they'll do it is through healing. And I guess that's up to them, you know. So that is all I have for you, pile 4. I hope that brought you clarity on the situation. Hit the thumbs up if it did. I'm sending you guys lots of love. And hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. So thank you guys for watching.